Welcome back to Two Dogs Talk. Today, it's a great day. Our teams are great.
No, they're not. Well, one of my teams are right now.
One of my team's doing all right, but we'll talk about one of my teams that's doing great later. But the main topics that we're going to be talking about today. We got opening day with Boston and Atlanta. You know, two great teams, especially the Red Sox. You know, they had a great opening week. The Flyers playoff hopes. After my rant last week, it looks a lot different. The Sweet 16, Elite 8, and then that team, the Tennessee Vols. You know, that's what we have planned to talk about. There's just some great topics to talk about. But to start off, I'm going to be talking about baseball and my opening week. Well, you know,
It's okay. There's always next year.
we started like this last year. We won the first game and then lost 4 straight. Well, we're on pace for that right now because we're 1-3. We won the first game and we've lost 3 straight since then. We won the first game 3-0. It was looking great. Crochet pitched amazing. 8 strikeouts. Good day. You know, Chapman got the save. Good. Then
Yeah.
Then 5-6 we lost, and then 2-3 we lost, and then 1-8 we lost last night to the Astros. That was great. That was a lot of fun, you know.
It's okay.
But I mean, some key players that I've noticed, good and bad. I mean, Abreu's been great. 2 homers, 3 doubles, 5 RBIs. He's on a great pace right now for the season. Good 30 homers. I mean, if he stays healthy. Durbin's off to a little bit of a slow start. 0 hits. So early in the season, you know. I mean, you don't want to judge someone too fast. We're only 4 games in. No hits right now. Once he gets that first hit, you never know. Maybe I'll get him rolling.
Yeah.
Just getting that first hit out of the way. But the most crazy stat on this team right now, we've already struck out 41 times in 4 games. That's not good. That's 10 a game. No. 10 a game is not good at all. We need to fix that. Can't be striking out as much. And the home runs doesn't surprise me. We only have 3. Story has one of them. I mean, I wasn't expecting a big home run season this year, but I mean, it's only 4 games in, 3 homers. Yeah. Abreu has 2/3 of them. But early, 5.1 innings, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. Our 2 new off-season guys, well, 3 of them. You got Ranger Suarez, who pitched 4.1 innings, 4 runs, and then we put Oviedo in. This was last night. Oviedo from the Pirates, he pitched 3.2 innings, gave up 4 runs. And that nice 8-run game. And then Sonny Gray pitched the last game against the Reds. 4 innings, 3 runs. Actually, he pitched the second game. My bad. Early pitched the last game. Yeah, just not a great opening week. But, you know, got 159 more games to go.
Yeah.
This is a long way to go.
Yeah. I mean, you know, for me, I mean, it went well. I think I said this on the last podcast. I predicted that we would take 2 out of 3. And we took 2 out of 3. So, you know, game 1, you know, it was a 6-0 win. Chris Sale got the win. 6 strikeouts, 6 innings. Only gave up, I think, 3 hits and a walk. So, I mean, he was dominant. 3 homers that game by Ozzie Albies, Drake Baldwin, Michael Harris. Ozzie was in the first, Baldwin third, Michael Harris fourth. Pretty much, you know, just a nice, clean win. Tyler Kinley got to save that game. Moving on to game 2, you want to talk about just a low-scoring game. You know, it's 2-0 Kansas City going into the 9th. And, you know, for whatever reason, I think we decided to actually wake up that game. You know, Robert Lopez got the start, 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned run. It was a home run. He didn't pitch bad, but obviously there's room for improvement. But like he said, it's a long season. We got 159, 158 games to go. But the 9th inning, we tie the ball game up. It's 2-2, full count. Dominic Smith hits a walk-off.
Red Sox legend.
Hits a walk-off slam. I mean, no doubter. I'm going nuts watching it.
BDSM.
Hey.
Big Dom Smith moments.
Yeah. And, just the whole, Braves country at Truist Park was going nuts. I mean, it was a fun time. Game 3, was kind of a struggle. We lost 4-1. Grant Holmes is on the mound. Grant Holmes is going to be Grant Holmes. He's really not. He's got to develop still. He's still young. He still has time, but I could see him either getting dropped to AAA or getting put in the bullpen if Spencer Strider comes back as soon as possible. But yeah, I mean, the only run was Drake Baldwin's home run, so he has 2 homers so far on the season. So, he's been good behind the plate and up, batting. So, 1 run, 7 hits. So, in the 3 games, we had a total of, 27 hits. And, we had 13 runs. So, not bad. So, pretty much, 50% of our, hits were off runs. So,
I'll
better
take
than
it.
mine. Yeah. And if you're counting game 4 for the Braves, which was last night, we beat the Athletics 4-0. 5 homers total. We're 3-1. 36 hits, and we've scored 17 runs and only give up 6 so far. So as a Braves fan, I cannot complain at all.
We gave up 6 in 1 game.
Good job.
We're amazing.
Hey,
Great team. Great team. But who knows? We'll see where we are in a couple weeks. I mean, things could go
Oh, yeah.
different. Like, we go on a 10-game winning streak for all we know.
hey,
I think
got
it's
it.
possible.
You got the lineup to do it as well.
Yeah, they just got to get rolling. I mean, Contreras, he's got to get rolling. Duran getting caught at first, that ruined that game. We would have, because Contreras walked after that, and then it would have been first and second with Abreu, and then he hit a double, which would have scored him, but no. I mean, Contreras isn't the fastest, so from first to home, I mean, he was not scoring on that.
Hey.
So, yeah, that just, that would have been a huge run to tie the game.
Yeah, right now I really can't complain. 3-1 through 4, so I'll take it.
I mean, that's better than what my team's doing right now.
Win
But
3.
it's not about how you start.
That's how you finish.
Exactly.
It's how you finish. That's true.
See where we are at the All-Star break. Could be a whole different story. But time to go into a little bit of Flyers talk. After my rant last week,
I'll be playing better after your rant.
hey, I got them going. They watched. So we're 2 points out of a playoff spot. I think we can be in a playoff spot tonight if everything goes right. If the Columbus Blue Jackets lose, all in regulation, we need regulation losses. Ottawa, Detroit, the Islanders, all those teams that are ahead of us need to lose. Even if half those teams lose, that's still a
You're good.
thing. As long as we win.
Yeah.
We have to win
For sure.
against the Capitals tonight. And we got an NHL debut tonight. The Flyers our first round 6 overall pick last year. Porter Martone. He was at Michigan State in college. He played 1 year there as a freshman. That was just to develop him, but they got bounced in the playoffs. So he signed his entry-level contract, and he's here. He's 19 years old. He's younger than us, and he's in the league.
Yep.
And but we decided that we're gonna sit Alex Bump out tonight. I really don't care for that because I wish that he would have been playing tonight because he's another one of our young guys that is going to be a part of this future. And I wish that he was playing over Carl Grundstrom, who is on the Mitchkov line. But our first line, this will be our second line. It will be Travis Konechny, Christian Dvorak at center, and Porter Martone. We're moving Travis Konechny to left winger. He's normally a right, but he's played left before. And they're trusting Martone at his position because he is a right winger. I think that will be great. I mean, we are one of the hottest teams in the league right now. We have the 3rd best winning percentage since the Olympic break. It's like a .735 right now.
Dang.
We're 12-4-2, I think. I mean, we are one of the best teams in the league.
Pretty
right now.
good.
If we didn't have a bad January, because we had a really bad January, Dan Vladar, our starting goalie, got hurt, and our backup goalie was not playing good at all. He had an .860 save percentage, and he still is about that. But the best part is, since this month, he is 4-0 with a .937 save percentage. Our backup goalie, who had an .860 save percentage going into this month, and he's still at like an .870, which is not great, but he's climbing. And this is probably some of the best hockey I've seen him play in the 5 years that he's been on the Flyers. Dan Vladar, he's been the team MVP. He's the whole reason that we have even been in this season. And this month, he's 6-3 with a .906 save percentage, which is still good. I mean, having that .906 save percentage is great. You're still above 900, which you're good. Owen Tippett has been one of the most fun players to watch. He had a hat trick the other night, and he has 8 goals, 4 assists in his last 12 games. I mean, that's a point a game in 12 games. Noah Cates, he has 9 points in the last 10 games. Mitchkov has 7 points in the last 7 games, which is why I'd like to see Alex Bump with those guys instead of Carl Grundstrom tonight, because Cates and Mitchkov are on the same line, and they are 2 of the hottest players on this team right now. And if you got that guy on him, he's a goal scorer. You have 3 really good goal scorers on that line. I think it'd be interesting, but I guess he's still young. You don't want to overwork him right now. But
fair.
we are also in a playoff push. There's only 9 games left, I think.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you have to find ways to win games. We can't lose many more. Our magic number is like 19 right now, which 19 points.
Yeah, I
And
think-
we only have 9 games left.
I think the Ducks is like 9 or 10, I think, or maybe even lower than that.
Yeah, ours is 19. Say we won out, we would automatically clinch playoffs. As of right now, we kind of control our own destiny a little But winning out is not a thing that the Flyers are known for. We don't go on big winning streaks. I don't think we've had a 4-game winning streak in the last 5 years.
Really?
We've had a lot of 3-game winning streaks, but we can never get over that
Wow,
hump.
that's crazy.
We just can't get it because we're 6 of our last 7. We've had 2 3-game winning streaks, and tonight we're on that 3-game winning streak. Can we find a way to finally break that?
Yeah.
Get to the 4-game winning streak and keep winning games. This is a big one tonight. Division rivalry in Washington. NHL debut. Lots of good players. Owen Tippett, Noah Cates, Mitchkov, Konechny. All of these guys got to step up tonight. Trevor Zegras, he scored the game-winner overtime goal in our last game against Dallas in a back-to-back. I mean, we have to find a way to win this game because we win this game, then we have another back-to-back Thursday, Friday. And it'll be Urson and Vladar probably starting. I don't know which one's which, but Urson's undefeated against the Islanders, who we play on Friday, which he'll probably start that game. And then Vladar will probably start Thursday against the Red Wings. It's going to be an interesting last 20 days of this season because season ends April 14th, and it's our last games against the Montreal Canadiens. I'm nervous, but I'm ready for this because this is a real test to see if we have improved in the last 5 years because we have not made the playoffs since 2020. This is the time to show if we are able to break that curse and get back to the playoffs, even just making the playoffs, even if we don't win a round, just get these young guys to the playoffs and get them motivated for next year and wanting to make the playoffs consistently over and over and over again. Because that's what we're trying to do. We want to be consistently good because we used to be. We were consistently in the playoffs every year. We might not have went all the way, but we were at least consistently making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which I'd rather do that than consistently miss the playoffs because missing the playoffs just ain't fun. You're going for the tank, and that's just not very fun. I want winning hockey back in Philly because these fans are ready for it. Because Philly, they got a lot of great fan bases. They're a little crazier. So getting this team back to the playoffs and having playoff hockey in Philly is that'd be huge. And having Porter Martone here, Matvei Mitchkov, Noah Cates, Owen Tippett, all these guys. We have a lot of good wingers. Our centers have to step it up. Sean Couturier, our captain, he's on the 4th line now, but he's been playing really good of lately. He has 3 goals in his last 5 games. All these guys just keep playing good. We're playing good hockey right now. As they said in the locker room, they said it's us against the world right now. Because everyone had us out, like me. I was not that confident that this team was going to go on another win 6 of our last 7 right now. I mean, it's been crazy. But they want it. And I can see it, that they want it. So we'll see how tonight goes, and then win tonight, see how Thursday, Friday goes. It's just game-by-game process. See how each game goes, and we'll find out. Hopefully they can do it.
Well,
You want to talk about a great subject, too?
yeah.
A very good topic.
Yeah. On a serious note, before I get to the stats of the Sweet 16 Elite 8, I tell you what, this team should have made it this far. They should have been out the Sweet 16.
They had us out in the first game.
Yeah,
A lot of people did. Then they had us losing to Virginia. Then losing the next game.
But
And then obviously losing to Michigan. But they're the best team.
Oh yeah,
They are just so dumb.
Well, the thing is, they're playing in the Final Four, right? Arizona.
That's right.
That could be a better game than the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, as a Vol fan, I'm proud of this team. Elite 8 is hard to get to anyway, but
Only 8 of them make it. And normally it's a lot of the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But as a Vol fan, we've made it to the Sweet 16 4 years in a row, and we've made it to the Elite 8 3 years in a row. And Rick Barnes has made it 5 times, but it's been 4. He made his first Sweet 16 as a Vol coach in 2019, and then we lost to Purdue that year. To Ryan Klein and Carson Edwards. So it's like a lot of Vol fans out there. We want to see a Final Four.
Obviously.
We want to see. I want to see a Final Four. But it's like, I liked what Coach Barnes said in the locker room after the game, after the bad loss to Michigan. There will be a team that's going to get it done. There will be a team. It could be next year. It could, because what we have coming back and what we have coming in, we can build around that.
Yeah, if we have a good transfer portal, we could definitely.
And we're hosting Belmont's best player who won the OVC Player of the Year last year. I think he made over 112 3-pointers last year.
Man, that's good. We didn't have a 3-point
No,
shooter this year.
we had.
You at least
Jacoby,
need
but-
one.
Yeah, you need
You
one.
need one straight 3-point shooter.
And that's what he can do. And I'm looking forward to seeing if we can get him here. And I'm also looking forward to seeing who all we can get as well from the portal. We don't need much, but we need enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah, a couple more strong, good players. I mean,
Yeah.
you need those players.
We maybe
And who are we losing?
Jacoby, Felix, Amari Abram, Grant Hurst.
And obviously, if someone just decides to transfer out, and
I don't think anybody will transfer though.
unless Ament just goes to the draft, I mean, you never
I
know.
mean, that's probably what's going to happen. I believe he should stay one more year, and who knows, maybe the loss and how emotional he was after the game motivates him to come back and want to strive for better.
Can he go to the draft and then get drafted, but still play at college?
No. As soon as you sign a contract, you're
Because I
professional.
was like, hockey, you can get drafted, but still go play.
In
a year
baseball,
at
you can
college.
get drafted and come back too.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could do that in basketball.
No, as soon as you sign your letter of intent for the NBA draft, you've got to go. You can't come back. You can test the waters though, but
Yeah.
with the combine. But going back to the Sweet 16 against Iowa State, it was fun to watch. The main takeaways, team stats wise, +6 margin for assist, and we out rebounded them by 21 rebounds. I mean, that's just insane because they are one of the best rebounding teams in the country.
And not to take away from Iowa State, but they did not play that great in that game.
And I tell you what though, and I told you, I mean,
And not take away from Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. The commentators the whole night were like, "Oh, Iowa State's best players out."
Look at their free throws. They were,
But
no one could
But
make
the
it.
guy that replaced him was their best player that night.
Yeah.
And if they make their free throws,
It's
it could
it's
be
a really close
It's
game.
a 1 or 2 possession game. So it was just it was very frustrating to see, the people that were kind of like going against us because of one player being out. But it's like, the guy that stepped up for him was their best player that night. And, their best shooter was shut down by Bishop Boswell. Bishop Boswell is one of the best defenders in college basketball, and I will stand on that. Offensive perspective, we shot 51%, 30 of 59, which is incredible. And we didn't force the three ball that much. We made a lot of our free throws that night too.
Yeah.
And that's what Iowa State didn't do. I mean, they were horrible at free throws. The main players to take away from that game is Felix Okpara and Jalen Carey. Both had double-doubles. Felix had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Jalen Carey had 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. That's rare for him to get assists. But that dunk he had in transition after that steal, that got me so fired up. I mean, I was so happy for him because he's been through a lot this year. But if he stays next year, it's him, JP, Estrella, Cade Phillips, Dwayne Brown. Those are 4 guys that can get you 8 to 9 rebounds per. I mean, maybe like 4 to 5 rebounds per game each. So that's 20 rebounds right there alone. And who's to say? I mean, because the thing is, that's an average you can have per player, but obviously they can get more than that per game. And it's
They
like
need to work on scoring on the
second
rebound.
chance points. That's one
Yeah,
thing.
you gotta
That's-
work on that.
But they did okay against Iowa State doing that.
Yeah,
But then
work
we get to Michigan.
yeah, that was a.
The
great
thing is,
game.
I can't even be mad because Michigan is one of the best teams in the country. Yaxel Lindenberg, Elliot Cadeau, was it Adara May, their big guy, their 7-foot guy. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Man, he was.
that 3-pointer. I was like, yeah,
that was
it's-
like his 4th one of the year. I mean, it was nothing but net.
I was like,
But-
I had to turn it off at that. I was like, yeah,
I mean,
I
the
can't
thing
watch
is,
this.
the 2 things that I said before the game to my manager was the 2 things we had to do is limit turnovers and do not get out rebounded. We did that and still lost. But it's because shots were not falling. I mean, when you go 24 of 76 and that's 32%, you're not going to win a game. When you go 5 of 26 from 3-point range and that's under 20%, it's hard to win a game. And, I think we shot under 60% from free throw range too. But the only guy that I could take away from a positive note, I mean, I could throw Jalen Carey in there. He had a good first half. But Jacoby, man, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 steals, and 0 turnovers. I mean, he laid it all out there. I mean, when you talk about giving your all for Tennessee, he did that. I mean, they were down 20, 30 points. They tried to make a run, but they just couldn't get it close enough. But he was still fighting. That dunk he had in transition, I mean, we're down 20 points, but I was still happy to see something like that happen for us. So
When we cut it to 15, right before halftime, I was like, okay, just don't give up anything else, and then they just kept scoring.
But I will say, though, now, we discussed this, obviously we missed a lot of shots that we usually hit. But I want to say this, we shot, I think, 15. It was like 15 to 17 free throws, and Michigan had 37 attempts. I mean, that's the thing. You look at teams like Michigan, Arizona, and Duke. They were all over plus 30 margin in free throws. I mean, that's the thing. I think Arizona had back-to-back games against Arkansas and Purdue. They had over 30 free throw attempts, 35, I think. And for Duke, it's like, I think this was Duke's first game under or right at 20 against UConn. Besides that, they were over 25 to 30 per game. So it's like, you look at that and you're thinking to yourself, and the same thing for Tennessee. I mean, how many fouls did they call in a row on Tennessee against Iowa State? A lot. I mean,
Yeah. Near the end of the game, it was actually not bad the first half.
yeah.
But then the last 8 minutes, I was like,
The thing
okay.
is, from the 12-minute mark all the way to the 7-minute mark, they did not have 1 point that was outside of a free throw, which is crazy. That just shows you how good defensively we are.
Yeah.
But there's no way, and that's the thing, there is no way Michigan is one of the most physical teams and they're not getting that many fouls called on them. That's one thing that ticked me off. All of these so-called physical basketball teams like Michigan and Arizona, that's what I'm saying. They play rough and dirty, they play old school ball down low. If they're claiming that and they're showing that, I mean, you look at the Arizona-Purdue game, Arizona's big threw Braden Smith down to the ground. There was no foul call, the ref was right there. It's like, come on now. Like, I'm not saying that the refs were the biggest reason that we lost. We shot ourselves in the foot. But look at the free throw margin, the difference from the positive and negative side of it. Look who's getting all the calls. It's all the top seeds. But, to conclude our season, like I said, as a Vol fan, I'm proud. Rick Barnes has brought so much to this program. I'm so grateful and thankful for him. 5 Sweet 16s, 3 Elite 8s. We've made the tournament, I'm trying to think, 2018, 2019, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So since 2015, he's taken us to the tournament 8 times. He's been to 3 SEC championships, and he's won 1 of them. Actually, 4. He made it in 2018, 2019, 1 in 22, and lost not this year, but the year before last against Florida when they won a championship, SEC and national. So, obviously 1 and 4 is not a good record in your conference championship, but you've got that one to look back on. And you've got all those 5 appearances with the 1 and 4 records. Like, okay, we're consistent. We can make it. We can win it. But, and I'm proud to say that Tennessee was the last team from the SEC to be in the tournament as well. So I'm just proud of us this year. With what we went through this year, with injuries and all whatnot.
Yeah, no one had us going.
No,
past
not even. We had us going out Sweet 16. We had Iowa State beating us.
Till, obviously their best player got hurt. We didn't know that.
Well, no, their best player was out.
Was he out before that game?
Well, one of their players were out the first round, and then he got hurt, and he was in a booth the rest of the way out. But, like
we already had our bracket there at that point. So, it's not like we could have changed that.
No, but, I'm just happy that, like I said, Tennessee was the last team from the SEC. It doesn't look good for your conference, but it looks good for your team in general. So,
yeah.
Proud of this team, and I hope everybody comes back, and I hope we, bring some good guys in as well next year.
Hopefully, next year we can finally break that curse.
The Finally Four. Not the Finally Four, the Finally Four. Finally Four.
Let's hope that we can do that. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's podcast. Hope you guys enjoy. A little bit of a short video today, but just figured. There wasn't a whole lot because Tennessee not making it past that. It's like don't really want.
Tennessee athletics in general this weekend
Well,
were just awful.
it was just not great. Just not great. And my baseball team, they're 1-4, but 1-3 years. Team's doing good though.
3-1.
The Flyers, they're on fire right now.
The Ducks, the Hawks.
There'll be more to talk about in the NFL world in a little bit.
The draft's basically this month.
Got like about 28 days or something.
I thought it was April 22nd when the draft was, wasn't it?
Maybe. It's
late-
around that
it's late
point.
April. It's late April.
Yeah, late April.
Yeah.
We know that. So yeah, we got some more sports stuff coming soon. So
All year round.
Yeah, there's always something going on. There's some little bit of dry areas, but it's not like crazy.
No, it's not.
There's still something going on.
Oh, yeah.
There's still, you can always find something to watch.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna do it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Two Dogs Talking Ball out.